to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Clark wants to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Not the biggest return, but he sets them up inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Morton. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Throwing on the run. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. gets it away off his back foot. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Reddick. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play. Now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Going right and going deep. He's got it. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the 49ers have pushed it inside the 20. The give is to Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clark wants to throw. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off play action on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons are flying down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The 49ers have a lot of options on second and inches. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to run it. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the 49ers will snap it on first and 10. Sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
But a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Johnson. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Wake. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to fire to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Off and running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Leaves it with the back. Good enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Niners.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Rides the back on the option to give. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Turns it loose. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security.
Gashing the knee on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The 49ers are in the hurry-up.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Power football with the run. At midfield, he's got room. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Clark to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Clark wants to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab on the shot. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Brought down, but not before he bullied his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the 49ers want to move quickly. This is a designed run. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Off play action. Extending the play. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Hey, man, this is big-time college football. That guy may have been able to pull off that play in Pee-wee or in high school, but you're not going to do it at this level. Maybe you can make one or two guys miss. Can't make the entire defense, though. That is just a bad play.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Rams him with the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gets it out fast. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He's finally herded out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look good on the stat sheet, and that's about it as this one's almost in the books. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Niners. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.